Greetings and salutations, and this is Tech Plays here, back with more Silent Hill 2 Remake. And I'm going to be reading stuff while I'm doing commentary for this video, so if I go silent at any point, I do apologize ahead of time. Just giving a warning, because I know in the past when I'm like reading something while I'm doing commentary, I do tend to go silent. That is because it is hard. I'm someone who has an easy time multitasking. Until talking is well, I can't really say when until talking is involved. Until reading's involved is when I'm good at multitasking. I would say, well, I can't say that either. It's just the combination of reading and talking is hard. I can read and listen to music. I can read and watch TV. I can read and use I got this exercise pedaling thing. I can read while doing that. It's just reading while talking that's tough. I don't know if it's them coming from the same area of the brain, maybe? I forget a lot about that shit. I'm sorry if I'm wrong on that. Ugh, fucking hell. Okay, we got a clock hand. I don't remember if we got the first one yet, or if this is the first one, so... Because it's been a minute since I did the commentary for the last part, so I don't know if this is the first clock hand... or the second. This place got more torn up. Lovely. Oh, hey, buddy. How's it going? Oh, no, sir. I would have to ask you to put down the vomit, sir. Freaking hell, coming in here vomiting on me. I'm just minding my own business, grabbing a fucking clock hand, and this man want to smoke? This is what he gets for... Okay, that had the H on... I still don't know, even from seeing the H, it's been so long since I did this section of the game. Not even just the last video. It's been so long since I did this section of the game. I don't remember, Also, if you're wondering, I probably should cut this part down. Give me a second. I'm sorry, forgot to do cutting. Okay, never mind. I wish the whole part... I could cut with talking over it. You know, with the H on the door, I don't remember the order you get the hands in. I want to say you don't get the M hand first. Because that's in the moth room. I remember because I watched Jacksepticeye play this game, and he associated M with, moth or something. And then later turned out M meant minute, which is what it actually means. I know it's not the first room, so either we just did the first room or we just did the second one to get that hand. Sorry, my memory's fuzzy on this. I'm relearning what I'm doing here as we go. Because even though I only finished this game a couple weeks ago, I played this game for almost a month. I started playing this game almost a month before I finished it. I want to say. Actually, no, I didn't. I played it for 2 weeks. But I did forget, the earlier parts of the game by this point. I think anything before the hospital. I just don't remember all that well at the moment. I know there's a boss fight coming up. I remember that part. These fucking mannequins, man. Y'all can catch these hands. Y'all want the smoke so badly. Okay, can I heal myself? Pass me, please. Pass me, heal. Pass me, please. For fuck's sake, heal. Pass me. Fucking heal. Oh, jeez. I got a bad feeling about this. I got a very bad feeling about this because pass me is not healing. Was I out of healing items or was I just not noticing the, health symbol in the corner? Oh, I think I was out of healing items. Maybe? No, I wasn't. I was just being stubborn. Okay, pass me. Don't do that. Something I learned later is, earlier on, I think the reason, I do it so much early on is because I didn't realize that was, as low a health as it was. Because at first, when you're on that, you can take a good amount of hits from, the vomit boys, as I call them. Or I think they're called lying figures. I think their actual name's lying figures. You don't take that much damage from them. But then when you get to this part and you get to the explosive vomit boys and the mannequins and stuff and all of that, yeah, you start taking more damage, and it you gotta heal when you get down to that, or else your ass is dead. So that's kind of why, like, earlier on in the game, by this point, I still wasn't like, okay, let me pause here. Oh, never mind, we're already off the map. This video is so long, so I'm going to take any chance to cut it down when we get to a part to cut down. But we're not there yet, because the one time the map was out long enough, I chatted over the whole thing. So, like, I couldn't even cut it. If I cut it, I'd have to cut the commentary somehow, and it would feel, like, unnatural for people watching the video, and I just didn't want to do that. Okay. If you're wondering why I'm walking slow, I was scared as fuck on this part. I'm gonna be real with you. This game scared the fuck out of me from start to finish. So most of this game, not most of it, a lot of this game, I'm just walking instead of running because I'm scared to, like, sprint. I'm scared to run into something. That is not what I meant to do. That's a mistake I make a few times throughout this game because I'm so used to, from playing Resident Evil games, I'm so used to, like, the triangle button on the PlayStation controller being the inventory button, but here it's the healing button. Because the control mapping I use for Resident Evil games uses triangle for inventory. I use the control mapping that uses circle for sprint in almost every modern Resident Evil game. Why do I do that? It feels easier. In my mind, circle is a dodge button, and in both Resident Evil 4 remake and Resident Evil 2 remake, a lot of times you dodge enemies is from sprinting past them. So it just feels natural for it to be on the circle button. I don't know if I'm being weird for that. I could be. I'll be honest, I could be very weird for that. But that's just the way my mind works. It's like, oh, you have to sprint to dodge these enemies. Have it on the dodge button. That's just how my mind works. Because circle and L1 are the buttons I usually associate with dodging in games. So if a game has a dodge button, not mapped to those. In general. This isn't really a Resident Evil problem, because I could play Resident Evil with the natural control schemes too. I've done it. It's a problem with, like, dodge mechanics in games not being mapped to L1 or circle, because L1 or circle are the only buttons it feels natural dodging with. Maybe that's just me, but that's the way I feel about that. Okay. For similar reasons, if you're going to have, like, a movement ability, like a grapple, or if you're going to have, like, a movement ability, like a grapple, or something like in Ratchet and Clank, like a slingshot, or like, what's another example of this? Like, web slinging in Spider-Man games. Map it to the fucking bumper buttons. Map it to L1 and R1, like, for fuck's sake, put it on L1 or R1. It does not fit anywhere else. Game designers. This is actually the whole reason. I'm gonna be honest with you. The whole reason I haven't done a BioShock Let's Play yet is because of the button mapping. I love the BioShock games, and once I get into a replay of one of them, I get into a replay of one of them. I love the shit out of it. So, like, the issue isn't me, like, not enjoying the games or anything. The issue is that the fucking jump button is on triangle. And the way BioShock works, right? I don't remember if you could remap it, but it's similar to, like, the Fallout games, where if there was a remap button option, and I just didn't realize it, because I don't think there is. I've remapped the Fallout 4, the Fallout 4 controls to have jump on the X button like it's supposed to be, right? And it feels awkward. And the way the jump works in Bioshock 1 and 2 at least, I feel like that would be a problem there. If there was a button remapping option, if I did remap it to X, it would still feel awkward. It's weird. I don't know. I don't know whose bright idea it was during the PS3 era. I know Fallout 4 is not a PS3 era game, but I'm pretty sure it's coming off of how Fallout 3 control. Would not know. Never played Fallout 3. I'm just assuming. Oh, we got a cutscene. Important cutscene too, so I'll shut up.
I'm James.
Angela.
Angela. Okay. Look, I'm not sure what you're planning, but there's always another way.
Really? What's the point? It's easier just to run. Maybe it's all we deserve.
We?
Me. You. We're all the same.
I'm not like you.
Are you afraid? Sorry.
It's okay. Did you find your mother?
No. Not yet.
Did she live here? In this building?
I don't know.
So all you know is that she lived in this town?
What did you say? How did you know that?
Well, I just figured because this is where you're looking for her. How else would I know?
Yeah. Sorry. Did you find the person that you were looking for?
Not yet. Her name's Mary. She's my wife.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
I don't know why I think she's here. She
died 3 years ago.
She's dead?
Oh, don't worry, I'm not crazy. At least I don't think so.
I have to find my mama.
Should I go with you? This town really is dangerous. Now I know what you meant back there in the cemetery.
No, it's okay. Besides, I'd just slow you down.
What about that?
Will you hold it for me?
Sure, no problem.
If I kept it, I'm not sure what I might do. No! I'm sorry! I've been bad! Please don't!
Okay, the cutscene's over. It's just, last animations of it, I guess. Let's talk about Angela, because I have a lot to say about Angela, in both good and bad way. Good, When it comes to her character, bad because I feel bad for her. Like that, yeah. I think that was intended though. I feel like each character in this game serves a purpose, right? At least not like aside from James, I don't really know. Like aside from being the pro tag, I don't really know much of what his purpose is supposed to be. Outside of like the obvious, obviously, like every character has obvious purposes, but I'm talking about like I feel like there's an underlying purpose of the characters he beats. I feel like Angela is supposed to be like the person who got here by circumstance, who's a victim. She only killed because she was, I am probably spoiling stuff by saying this. She killed because the person she killed was very abusive and stuff to her. I say and stuff because it's a topic I don't want to say myself, but it'll be very heavily hinted at later in the game. You will see. So she's like someone who's here because of guilt, but that guilt was brought on because she was forced to kill someone to survive. Or not survive, but to save herself. And that deed, the reason she's in Silent Hill is because she feels guilty over it. Yes, she is justified in doing what she did. In my personal opinion, at least, she is very justified doing what she did, considering what the person she killed did. Again, I'm like wording it the way I am to avoid like spoiling like too much. Like I'm not naming who the person is. I'm not naming stuff beyond just the abuse because that stuff comes later. That is late game stuff. Do not want to reveal it right now. But I feel like she's meant to be sympathetic. She's a victim of circumstance. She had to kill to save herself. It's justified, but she doesn't see it that way. She feels guilty, which brought her to Silent Hill. You have Eddie, who is like almost the opposite of her. Eddie is a character who... Eddie is a character who didn't kill because he had to. He killed just because he didn't like someone. He killed someone's dog, which will be revealed later. I'm saying it now, though, because it's not, like, as spoiler-heavy as the stuff with Angela. And he kills people just because he thinks they're making fun of him. He is very aware he's killing people. Even if his mind is a little crazy and delusional, which I guess could be an excuse if you want it to be. I don't see it as much of an excuse, but you know, maybe it's an excuse if you want it to be. But I personally don't think Eddie, unlike Angela, who was just fine doing what she did and is only in Silent Hill because she felt guilty, Eddie is in Silent Hill because he is guilty. That's the big difference there. Eddie is in Silent Hill because he is guilty. James is also in Silent Hill because he is guilty. But James is a little more different, I want to say. It's hard to really pinpoint what I mean on this. Because, like, the game doesn't explicitly say which was the main reason James does what he does. Avoiding spoilers here. The game doesn't explicitly say why he did what he did. But it does, like, give you a couple ideas. One, he did it because he hated seeing so-and-so like this. And another is he did it because so-and-so made him miserable because of their behavior. And I'm stopping it there. I was going to say more, but, like, again, avoiding spoilers. So this is the moth room. Or I think we get the last hand. I want to say, James, why are you sticking your hand in something like my guy? You sus as fuck for this. I can't defend you on this, my guy. You stick your hand in so much shit. Even just me saying that song sounds wrong. Like, what the fuck, James? Oh, sure, I'm in some creepy-ass town that's warping around me, bringing out all these monsters and stuff. I'll definitely stick my fucking hand in a hole that I can't see through. Real smart, James. Real fucking smart. I love logic like that. I actually do, genuinely. Like, it's similar to the whole Ethan Winters cutting off his hand. Or getting his hand cut off and then reattaching it thing. Ethan getting his hand cut off and reattaching it thing. It is very funny. And I love it for that. Oh, I skipped it here. Okay. Okay. I think here I was confused on the clock puzzle because I don't think I did it right. There was a healing item in here. The whole fucking... Okay, that's just a photo. I thought that was ammo at first. I was about to get mad at myself for missing both a healing item and ammo, but no, that was just a photo. Ammo. Motherfucker. Okay, I think I know what happened here. I think I did grab the ammo the first time I came through, but I think, like, this was before I died. Right? Just taking a wild guess here, and I think when I died, it reloaded me not grabbing those items. That's just my guess. Or maybe I'm missing a hand, because maybe it's me, but it looks like I only have 2 hands on there. Do I not have the second hand yet? Because it looks like there's a minute hand and the hour hand. I don't have the second hand, do I? I do not. Let's go see. I'm pretty sure I don't have the second hand. I think that's what it is. I forget, is that lying figure up there dead, or is it like gonna... oh well, I guess we'll find out later. It is hard to read this, I swear. That door is gonna be important, by the way. I'm not giving away why, but it's gonna be important. Oh! No, we did have all the hands. Okay, no. Yeah, we did, because it unlocked it. Okay, here we are with Pyramid Head. This is the one part I remembered in great detail. Because it's the only boss in the game you're meant to not attack. All the bosses after this, you're meant to fight back. This one, you just have to outlast them. And no, that is not a pun on the video game, but I wish it was now, because I love puns. As long as they're good puns, like, obviously, like, there are puns that I don't like that are bad, but most puns are pretty good to me. Like, I like puns. So I really wish I was making a pun on the horror game, because we are playing a horror game, so the pun could have worked. But oh well, we just gotta outlast this guy. Pun intended that time. We just gotta outlast him. Get it? Outlast? Another horror game. We're playing a survival horror. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? I got no sense of humor, I swear. Anyway. Ooh, we just gotta outlast this guy. The main thing you want to do in this fight early on, until he destroys it all, later on you're just basically outrunning him. But early on, you want to run around these things, because when he destroys stuff, it buys you time. Because it takes like a few seconds for him to attack, so it's like a few extra seconds for you to get away. Plus, having these in between you and Pyramid Head saves you from getting hit. I say as I just got hit right there, but that was me being right next to him. I wasn't across from him on the other side of the thing. But you mainly, until they're all destroyed, you mainly want to stay on the other side of, like, barriers like this. I call them barriers because I don't know exactly what else to call this. You want to stay on the other side of barriers like this until he destroys all of them, and then you're just outrunning them for the rest of the fight. I don't think the fight lasts long after all of these are destroyed, if I recall. I think it only lasts like maybe a few seconds after. I could very much be misremembering, so don't quote me on that. So the fight should not have long now. Because like the main meat and potatoes of this fight is staying on the other side of shit. Once that's over, it doesn't last long, I'm pretty sure. We're out of the quick healing items, and if I use a long healing item, he's gonna beat my ass. There we go. Point proven. Literally, I think it took like 30-40 seconds after everything was destroyed for it to happen. And before that, it took like a minute and a half. It's a very short and easy fight because all you're doing is avoiding him. But yeah. That siren is spooky as fuck, though. Like, honestly, it spooks me. I literally just play back the cutscene and listen to it, because when I'm doing commentary for these videos, I do watch the cutscenes back when they come up. That's why I go silent during cutscene, is so I can watch them, but it's also so the viewer can understand what's going on in the cutscene, because if I talk over it, you probably won't hear the dialogue. So I go silent for that reason, too. Just get it? It's silent because Silent Hill. Get it? Pun intended. Silent. You get it? I'll stop now. I'll see myself. Okay, no, I can't see myself out for another 20 so minutes, but whatever.
Hey, it was you, wasn't it? You're the one who stepped on my hand.
Maybe I did.
What's a little girl like you doing here anyway?
I don't know. What's a big dum-dum like you doing here anyway?
Hey, that's not very nice. Didn't your parents teach you any manners? What you got there?
None of your business. You didn't love Mary anyway.
What? Hey, wait! How do you know her name?
So let's talk about Laura, since she just showed up, like, face-to-face for the first time, because earlier she kicked the keys away. This was the first time having Jinx speak to her directly, and for half the damn game, James is searching for Laura, going after her, because Laura knew Mary. So, how do I feel about Laura? I think I'm mixed on her. Because for one, my instinct off the bat is to hate her because I hate children. Like, children actively annoy me. But what saves that is she's fictional. Fictional children don't always annoy me. There are some fictional child characters that I enjoy in games and media and stuff, that I think are good characters, that are likable, that I like watching do whatever they do. Whatever, you know? There are characters like that, like Clementine from The Walking Dead, for example, who I'm pretty sure was a minor until the final season. I think she's a legal adult in the final season. Don't quote me on that. Do not quote me on that. I don't know what age she is the final season. I just know that she's 8 when the series starts, and she's at least 17 by the final season, at the youngest. But she still counts as a child character despite that, in my opinion. She's a good character. Let's talk about Luce from the Owl House, or Amity or Hunter from the Owl House too. Like Luce, Amity, and Hunter from the Owl House, great characters. What's another example I can give? I'm pretty sure fucking the The Dot Hack GU characters, I'm pretty sure, are all minors. Again, don't quote me on that, but I'll talk more on this in a moment.
Mary? No. You're not.
Do I look like your girlfriend?
No, my late wife. I can't believe it. Your face, your voice, you could be...
My name is Maria. I don't look like a ghost, do I? See? Warm.
Sorry, I got confused.
Hey. Where are you going?
I need to find Mary.
Didn't you say she died?
Oh. Yeah. 3 years ago. It's just... I got a letter from her.
A letter.
I know how it sounds. I don't...
Hey. It's okay. So, what did the letter say?
She said she was waiting for me. In our special place.
And that's here? Anyway, I haven't seen her. Is this your only special place?
I don't know anymore. There was something. I can't quite.
Hey! I think I might know. I mean, there's this one place. Not far from here.
What kind of place?
The kind two lovers might call special. I can show you if you want. Unless you have somewhere else to be. Something else to do. Hey, easy there. I'm just messing with you. Come on. It's this way.
You're coming with me? Can't you just tell me where it is?
You're just gonna leave me here? Alone? With all these monsters around?
No, I just...
Is it because I remind you of her? You loved her, didn't you? Didn't you?
All right, just... Come on.
So it's okay.
Yeah.
Oh boy, the third character we got to talk about this video. Let's talk about Maria. Now, I love Angela, and I feel bad for her. Like, I think her character's done amazingly. She's one of the best characters in this game, if not the best character in this game. I think Eddie is the second best character in this game, despite him actually being an irredeemable killer. I actually think his character, like, helps this game a lot. I actually love Eddie. Laura, I'm mixed on. I like her character at times. She annoys me other times, like when she kicks the keys, or later in the game when she does something to James in the hospital that made me really upset when I saw it happen. Yeah, I hate I hate children and I hate child characters mainly because of how mean and rude children are. And Laura is quite mean throughout this game, which is why I said I'm mixed on her, because she also has moments where she's pretty nice to James. Mainly in the late game. But still, like, I feel like Maria's the character where I got some complaints. I've got some complaints. This woman torments, manipulates, gaslights every fucking thing to James throughout this game. Throughout the whole thing, being thirsty as fuck. That bugs me. I don't like that. I don't like her character, and I'm pretty sure you're not meant to like her character. She annoys me with that. You wanna know why she annoys me with that? Because I hate manipulation and I hate gaslighting. I have actually, from personal experience, had a former close friend of mine manipulate other people. And then I later found out about it and felt like an asshole for ever trusting the person. So, like, from personal experience, I've learned to really hate people who manipulate and gaslight, all that stuff. And the fact she does this to James the whole game, I know James is not innocent. I know he did something horrible, and I'm not defending James by any means. I think James deserves a little of what he gets throughout this game. But Maria's not one of the things he deserves. I'm gonna say that now. It may be a hot take, but he does not deserve to have to deal with this woman. He does not.
Whoa.
And
Why'd you do that?
frankly, I just don't like her. She's being a thirsty flirt the whole fucking game, and then she manipulates, gaslights, pretend things didn't happen or things are different than they are. Like, she is trying to use this man. Even if the roles were reversed, right? And actually, no, if the roles were reversed, I think I would be even more angry at this.
Listen up, James.
If James was a woman
Down with those monsters.
and she was a man, I think it'd be extra creepy that she does this. It's already creepy to me. I think that's the word I was, like, blanking on it. She creeps me out. And if she was a male character and James was a female character, like the roles were reversed, it'd be even more creepy. It'd be creepy no matter what gender or sex both characters are. It'd be creepy no matter what they are. Is what I'm getting at. But I don't know. It's like she creeps me out. She does. She strikes me as someone that if I met in real life, I'd be super creeped out by and would want to get away from as soon as possible. Like that, I think that is literally the best way I could describe why I don't like Maria. Is because she creeps me out. Eddie creeps me out too, but he does it in like a horror way. A way where it's like, it's a horror game, yet he fits it. He's a little creepy. He's killed things. He's fucking a lunatic. It works in a horror game setting. And yeah, I guess Maria does too, but like, fucking hell, she just, I don't know, maybe it's because I've been manipulated, I've had friends manipulated, I've seen family be manipulated, that this type of character just bugs me so much. But it's also just the creepy factor. She's flirting with him whilst she's manipulating and gaslighting him. It feels like she is trying to, like, get this man through any means any means necessary, and that creeps me the fuck out. That is creep behavior to me. And I don't like it. It's just, no. I fucking hate her because of that. I also hate the person who abused Angela, but he doesn't appear physically in the game unless you count a certain boss later that's not exactly him. but we'll get to that when we get to that.
3 years. That's a long
The boss in question being, like, I think it's supposed to be a representation of him, but it's not actually him. But, like I said, we'll get to it when we get to it. I know it's not him because he's actually dead. He's canonically dead before Angela shows up here.
Like I said, 3 years is a
So I know it's not him. Anyway. Love Angela. Even though I don't love Eddie as a person, I do love his character. Annoyed with Maria, mixed on Laura. That's how I feel about everybody here. James is a character...
not be here.
He's kind of like Eddie. I like him as a character, love him as a character, actually, but I don't like him as a person.
What now?
So there's that.
Now we look for another way.
Come on.
James?
So this is when we upgrade to the steel pipe. This is the... I want to say the only weapon upgrade you get throughout the game. Because when it comes to the guns, you don't really upgrade guns, you just get more. But this is an upgrade from like the plate you've been swatting like the shit the whole game. Drinking some Workers Delight. But yeah. I did spoil some stuff on who Eddie is, because early on in the game, like the only scene we got with him so far doesn't explicitly reveal he's like a murderer. But if you read between the lines, it is kind of hinting that he did kill the guy that he freaks out about being dead in the fridge or whatever. But yeah. Also, fun fact, it's something I didn't really notice when playing a game, but apparently all the dead bodies in the game, not the ones from enemies, but like just any corpse you find in the game is James Sunderland, which I think is a really funny. It's a funny and interesting detail to look at. Something I didn't realize early into this part is that these enemies are gonna keep spawning, so it's not really worth it to fight them. I kept trying to fight these fuckers. No, you're best running. Just running. Because they'll keep coming. I'm pretty sure. At least it feels like they do.
Through the fence.
But yeah. I don't really have much else to say for this video because we've been this is the longest video I've had to commentate over since I want to say since I did the Hi-Fi Rush Let's Play. But yeah, you'll see why I have issues with Maria more later, because in this early part of the game, she doesn't seem that bad. And yeah, at first, I didn't think that about her either. I didn't think she was that bad. It just seemed like she was flirting with James a little bit. Fine, whatever. She looks similar to his wife, so maybe, like, she's like what he wanted his wife to be. But then later in the game, there are very, very strong hints that she's manipulating and gaslighting him whilst while she's flirting with him, and it's so disgusting. Like I said, it's like if she was a man and he was a woman, it'd be even creepier, actually. In my opinion, I think that'd be even creepier. And also, like I said, it doesn't matter what gender or sex they both are. This concept in general, the way she's acting towards him, would be creepy with any two people, any two characters, whatever. It'd be creepy no matter who they are. Like, I'm being serious on that. It's the behavior that's creepy, not her.
Maria? Hello?
I just want to get that point across because I feel like the way I was describing her earlier being creepy, I feel like there'd be like somebody who come in the comments, that's sexist and stuff. No, it's because it's not, because the thing I'm like calling creepy is her behavior, not because she's a woman. Like, come on. I've also been someone who's like really loved, and when I say love, I don't mean lust. I don't mean lust, I don't mean being a creep, nothing like that. I'm someone who's really loved and appreciated female characters throughout basically the whole time I've had this channel. Like, any game that has a female characters, well, every game has female characters in it, but every game I've Let's Played, except maybe like the Spyro games, has at least one female character I enjoy. Has at least one. And for the most part, I actually like playing as female protagonist. I actually do. It just feels a little different because I'm like a dude in real life. It feels like kind of cool to play something you're not. You know what I mean? Like, just in general. Like, I think that's what the appeal... That's kind of like part of what the appeal of playing games like Crash and Ratchet and Clank are too, is you're a human. They're not human. It feels cool playing as something. Same as Aquabot. They're not human. It feels cool playing as stuff you're not. But yeah, I'm gonna shut up until this is over.
Don't be silly. Just have to go through and out the front. Then again, now that we're here, can't we stay? Just for a little while. Catch our breath before we head back out there.
I don't have time to take a break. Mary could be out there, waiting for me.
I know. It's just... this place, this whole thing, it's like a nightmare. I just wanted to get away from it, even for a second. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I guess this place is getting to me, too. Am I crazy? You know, for thinking she could be here.
Crazy is one word for it, I guess. I can think of another.
What's that?
Hopeful.
Well, that's a nicer way of putting it.
Here.
What are you doing?
Something to take the edge off. No? You sure? Fine. Be that way. Here's to... hope undying.
We should probably get going.
Fine. Ready when you are.
But yeah, we're gonna be ending off the video here. So, bye.